Welcome guys to my channel, I'm Panda on the Beat. In this video, we are going to talk about the candy bong. I already have 2 videos on the channel explaining about issues and some guide for it. This time, I would like to call the video the ultimate guide, especially because it's really straightforward and I have great facts to share with you. First, things to look out for. Check battery slot position, which means we're trying to put the batteries inside. Try to make sure they are positioned the right way. This happens to me, this happened to other ones at the concert. This could happen to you as well. So just double check. Do not use new batteries with old batteries because that could give you a very a poor performance. Sometimes it doesn't even give you anything. So it's really advised to use a completely new batteries together or use just all used together. Do not store the candy bong in humid or high temperature places because this could really damage the circuit and could create some malfunction in it. Do not disassemble the candy bong. If you disassemble the candy bong, basically you broke it. There is no way, I don't think there's a way for you to do that. It's really unnecessary because unless you really want to fix the thing inside and you understand how circuit works and you want to replace the parts, I guess then go ahead and do it. But other than that, I don't really advise you to do so. This is my old candy bong. I did disassemble unless you want it this way where I can't really assemble it again. Just don't do that. Remove the batteries when it's not in use. So if the candy bong is just sitting there, just don't put the battery in it because again that would really damage the circuit. Either poorly communication, which means barely some light coming out, or there's completely no light anymore. Now we jump to the second topic. Things could damage your candy bong. One example is a strong impact. Even though these candy boxes should really be assembled in a way that tolerate you moving it because literally you're in a concert, you're gonna be jumping up and down, so you're gonna use it. Strong impact could really affect the performance of the candy bong, or it could destroy it completely. So the candy bong that maybe it gets shipped to you, maybe your fighter is not really working. One of the reasons could be that it got hit when it's get shipped to you, or you kind of threw it, or you did a very hard movement, and that caused it somehow to dysfunction. Bad batteries could really damage the circuit. So not only leaving the batteries there could damage the candy bong, but also putting bad batteries there could damage it as well. What I mean by bad batteries is the type of batteries that you need to put in this candy bong is alkaline AAA. If you put a manganese one, then that's what we are here talking about. So you need to make sure that the batteries are alkaline AAA. This is not a brand, this is just a type of battery. As long as you make sure this is the type and you put in it there, candy bong should be fine. Again, don't leave the batteries there. Water could really damage the candy bong. This actually happens. Now I've been wondering so many times why my candy bong is not working. I didn't do any hard movement, not a hard impact. When I was in concert, I didn't move it that much. It was literally kind of like a still in a way because I didn't move that much when I was holding it. But I did remember one thing which makes sense with everything I just said. When I came out of the concert that day, it was raining, so I was so busy saving my Mina banner that I forgot about my candy bong, and I was literally under the rain. It wasn't really raining that hard. It's kind of humid and it's a little bit raining, so my candy bong was in my hand. So after I came back home, it was kind of bad functioning, giving some lights. After that, it just completely gone. And now if I put the batteries and try to move around, it works a little bit, which that tells me that there is some damage in the circuit. As long as you make sure you're meeting every single one of those, is just being cautious. Hopefully your candy bong is just totally fine.